I'm Jessica Chestnut, Senior Online Product Specialist with Oxford University Press. It's my pleasure to be here to give you an overview of Oxford Reports on International Law. Oxford Reports on International Law sits on our Oxford Public International Law platform, alongside the Max Planck Encyclopedia of Public International Law and Oxford Scholarly Authorities on International Law, making the three products cross-searchable for the first time. However, if you'd like to get right into the Oxford Reports on International Law content, do click the title on the left-hand side of the screen or go directly to its URL. From here, you have a number of options to get into the content, which includes case reports from international law courts, domestic courts, and ad hoc tribunals. You can either browse into the content using the blue toolbar at the top of the screen, which enables you to browse into all of the content, or browse by content type, subject, or jurisdiction. Or you can run a search to find specific content on the site. We have both a quick search available at the top of every screen, as well as a nuanced advanced search that's linked beneath the quick search bar. Do note that you can also check this box to search across all of the Oxford Public International Law content. Before I leave the homepage, however, I'd like to show you the bottom, which will include updates on recent site news as well as updates to the site itself. We do add new content to this site daily, so you can feel confident that you always have access to the most up-to-date and current international case law. Let's run a quick search at the top of the screen to quickly get into the content. I'm going to run a quick search here for pollution. Your search results will appear in a standard fashion no matter what type of search you run. Your search term will be at the top. You can eliminate it if you'd like to broaden your search or clear all to start anew. If you have too many results, however, and want to be more specific in your searching, simply apply some of these filters you see on the left-hand side. First of all, you have a module filter. Now, we've already narrowed our search to only the content on Oxford Reports on International Law, so that's all that appears here. But I can be more specific into the specific subject modules found within that product. I can similarly narrow down my search by type of case. Also, I can narrow by subject here, and do note that the plus signs indicate that there are subtopics that are even more specific that I can apply as filters to my search. The numbers in parentheses here do correspond to the number of results that will be returned if you apply that filter. Continuing down, we have three additional filters that can also be applied: jurisdiction, state party, and date. Before I click through to the full content, however, I'd like to show you the items at the top right that will let you share this content as well as save it for your own use. If we start from the left, you have the option to print your search results. You can also save the search. You may choose to run the search anew when we've added new content to the site. And you can even be notified via email when we've added new items that would meet your research needs. Continuing over, the next button lets you email the content, and the plus sign here lets you share it via social networking sites. Finally, you can change the text size within the main frame. Your search results will include key details of this individual case report, including the subjects applied, the jurisdiction, and the content type. Now let's click through to see a standard presentation of a case report. At the top of the screen, you can turn your hit highlighting on or off to eliminate highlighting of your search term, and you'll note that you have the same buttons we saw in our search result. So you can now again print, save, email, and share this content, now at the case report level as opposed to the search results. You can also, of course, change the text size again. On the left-hand side here, you have a table of contents of your case report, so you can jump to individual sections such as the facts or the analysis section, or even jump to the original Greek text here of the decision. The reporter will be indicated here, and you have the option to sign up for alerts or to tell us about a decision. Now, if you sign up for alerts, we're going to alert you every time a change is made to this particular case report. If I scroll down within the main screen, you'll see the standard presentation of the report. Anything blue that you see on the screen is clickable. These could be cross-references to other reports across the site. They could be links to externally available sites, such as the original case from the original jurisdiction. You'll also note that these links are OpenURL compliant. That means anywhere you see your icon for your library catalog, you can search for this result in your library catalog to further your research out. Another great way to expand your research from this original case report is by clicking the bright orange Oxford Law Cited ATAR link on the left-hand side. This will take you to our powerful law Cited ATAR, which will link to any related items pertaining to this particular case report. Now we're looking at the law Cited ATAR page for this particular report, and the details at the top of the screen will resemble those you saw on Oxford Reports on International Law. However, when I scroll down, you'll see the related items. I can jump to related items by relationship, in this instance jumping to items that may have been a subsequent or previous stage of the same case report. You can also jump to other items pertaining to the same subject. Remember, I got here by searching for pollution, so I can find other case reports pertaining to pollution, or even ships and vessels, or treaties, amendments, and modification. I can similarly jump to other case law from the pertaining jurisdictions. Jumping back to our original case report on Oxford Reports on International Law, I'd like to show you how you can run an advanced search if you have a particular sophisticated research need. Remember, the advanced search is linked beneath the quick search bar atop every page, and from here you can be very particular about where your search term appears, specifying that it appear within the full text, the OUP reference, the citation, a party name, or the date. You can add as many search terms as you'd like and specify the relationship between them. You can then additionally apply filters down below for subject, jurisdictions, and content type. Once you've saved some content and run some searches that are useful to you, you might want to access your saved content. It's available in two places. One is in the blue toolbar where we browsed on the right-hand side. My Content and My Searches will give you both your saved items as well as recently viewed, in case you didn't think to save something but still want to revisit it. If you want to find all of your saved content together, however, go up to the top of the screen next to your name and log into My Work. Your My Work profile is separate from institutional access. That means every member of your institution can have a profile and save content. It also means they can get to their saved content anywhere they can get to Oxford Reports on International Law. Now you'll have both content and searches saved, and from here you can do a few things. You can apply some tags to establish relationships between your saved content, so I can see all of my content pertaining to the jurisdiction of Austria, for instance. You can also from here edit, export citations, or delete your saved items. The My Account tab will let you change your password or update your email address. We'll never contact you unless you get locked out of the site. And that's Oxford Reports on International Law, your comprehensive and up-to-date resource for international case law.